Welcome to Liquor Talks, where we're drinking down,
But it's okay. I'm Johnny Cash. I'm all dressed in black. Hello. Welcome to another edition of Liquor Talks, a show about anything and everything with a splash of liquor. Fuck. How about heroin? Anybody try heroin out there? You know, just... I never tried heroin, but, you know, I'm such a positive person when I'd just be like, wee, heroin! Oh, I'm so happy now. All those movies just make heroin look so depressing, like, You don't know until you try, I guess. All the heroin addicts are looking at me now, watching this. They can't say anything. They're dumb. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? You guys scared about World War III? There's a lot of chitter-chatter about World War III happening. I guess Trump shot some Iranian motherfucker, and now there's like a bounty on Trump's head and blah, 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 blah. I guess we haven't gone to war in a while, so I guess they're just starting up a war again. Who knows what it's covering up? Who knows what it's actually about? If it's actually about oil, if it's about anything in general, who knows? I'm guessing it's all a scare tactic again. But we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. What would you do in a World War III scenario? Are you ready for World War or a war that would affect everybody, right? So it'd affect the economy. It would affect what you do. Would you be shipped away? Would you go if you were shipped away? Would you try and run away? I would personally, I would probably run away, or I'd just defend. However, I guess they could throw you in jail too if you didn't fight. But fuck, it's dumb. It's dumb. War is dumb. Population control. What else is in the news? Australia's on fire. The whole place is on fire, according to Facebook. I totally sympathize with that. Here in Canada, we have a lot of forest, a boreal forest. I think it's boreal. And we get wicked forest fires too. We get really bad forest fires. And that's the thing. Like when you're across seas and overseas, you hear about it differently, I think. But I'm not saying that the fire in Australia, all the fires in Australia is nothing. I think it's devastating. It's terrible. And the whole world should act and help that situation out. But at the same time, it's probably not as bad as the news makes it. But at the same time, it's probably nice that the news makes it like that so everybody helps out. So if you're watching this, make sure to check that out. Make sure there's a lot of donations that you can do and just check it out. And hopefully we can save all the koalas. Yeah, I like those little koala bears. But I love Australia, and I hope everything goes good. I'm not going to send prayers because that's a bunch of bullshit. You guys know the movie A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. That movie, it was done well. It was pretty good. Overall, it was pretty good. You know, acted well, songs were good, but the only thing I didn't get was Bradley Cooper's character, how he was that famous with the songs that he had. Ugh, I had a hard time believing that. Other than that, it was really good. The funny thing about that movie is Lady Gaga wasn't the first person to audition for that movie. And I found some hidden footage. There's a couple actors that tried to audition for that part. And while the first up, I'll let you see right now.
Hey, I just want to take another look at you.
Hey, Tin Woodsman, I'm sending you back to Oz in pieces.
In pieces. Oh, Wolvie. Oh, Wolverine. You are the shit. He didn't get the part, obviously. At least he tried. Heroine. Heroine. You guys want to hear a feminist joke? I'm pretty sure not a lot of feminists watch the show, but here we go anyways. I'm guessing we're going to lose the 2 or 1 that we do have. Should I do it, Garcia? Should I do it? Hey, bud? I'm going to do it. He's saying no, but I'm going to do it anyways. Deep down, do you think that modern feminists know that they are wrong? Maybe that's why they're so angry. I guess it's not so much a joke, more than like a fact, or maybe a theory? A fact theory. Probably a fact theory. I just realized that I have BB here. I didn't even... Sorry, BB. So BB's dead. I don't know what's wrong with BB. Poor little guy. But he's cute. He's sitting there anyways. So, the second contender for A Star Is Born... Well, I'll show you, because it wasn't just always Lady Gaga. She wasn't always the first one, so here's the second one.
Hey. I just want to take another look at you.
You are a lucky Tito, yeah, that's what they're gonna be calling you. Because comparatively speaking to the Macho Man Randy Savage, you are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Guyana. And I am the entire desert.
Oh yeah, Macho Man. Oh shit, I can't believe he didn't get the fucking part. I can't believe it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was rooting for that guy to get the part, not Lady Gaga. Let's go on to social media meltdown. Today I'm going to do Instagram, whatever. So I'm just going to go and see how long it takes me to get fucked up, get mad, have one of those meltdowns. Heroine. A lot of Australia stuff. Oh man, that looks bad. Jeez, that looks bad. And that looks bad too. It's not about Australia, it's just an ugly chick. Sexist! Again, eh? I gotta say it this time. You know, although I love photography and videography and all that jazz, I love it to pieces. I have the utmost respect for photographers and videographers, but I'm tired of seeing wedding photography engagement photos. Now, I don't know if it's the photographers itself that are just taking these fucking basic as fuck typical photos. Maybe they're just not good enough to think outside the box, but all these photos just look all the same. Like, it's just same angles, same type of lighting. There's no creativity. But it could also be their subjects as well. They could just be basic bishes. They could just be a bunch of basic bishes. They could just be a bunch of fucking basic bishes. The bish. Bunch of fucking bishes. And they could just want to recreate something they saw on Pinterest. Oh, I want this picture where, or I love blah blah blah, my best friend's photos. I want them exactly the same. I think I'm creative by just doing the same thing as everybody else. Fucking basic bitches. Fucking come up with some goddamn creativity, originality, something. Oh yeah. But, you know, take the fucking pictures, whatever. Just take the pictures. That way you'll have something to look back at when you get divorced. You know, it's it's all good. You know, it's all good. Yeah, you know, it's all good. You know, it's all good. That's social media meltdown. Heroine between the toes. Would you ever do heroine between the toenail and the toe thing? Like, fucking, like, right there? Like, put it right fucking there, right? I know in Podland you can't fucking see it, but tune into the YouTube, and then you might be able to see where I'm pointing at. It's like right there. I'm gonna try and zoom in on that, but it's people do it there or between their toes, so you won't see the track mark. I don't think I could get a needle in there. I would fucking cry. I I just fucking cry about that. Heroine! I don't know why I'm talking about heroin so much today. It's just, I guess, maybe just in a heroin mood. Maybe it's the whiskey bringing it out in me. That was too big. But the more you have, the easier it gets, and you just drink it. I like to fill mine up halfway. I don't fuck around with the 1 ounce, the 2 ounce shots anymore. I'm gonna set myself to 2 fingers. 2 fingers. That's what I set myself to, and I'm gonna drink it anyway. So why pump the brakes? You know, why pull back the reins? You know, like on a horse, pull the fucking reins. I bet you're thinking, well, who's that third actor that was trying to take over Lady Gaga's space on the movie A Star Is Born? Well, feast your eyes.
Hey. I just want to take another look at you.
Not good enough! Get out! You're not good enough! Piss off!
That one done him in. He hung himself in the end. I guess Mr. Gordon Ramsay really stuck it to him. It really hurt right there in his little heart. I'm pointing to my chest, Potters. In his fucking heart. It hurt his fucking heart. Made him sad in his heart. Makes me think about a subject that I'm very passionate about. I love cooking shows, right? Gordon Ramsay, and then, you know, you got these like fucking bitches that are like, oh, this is how we should act, and this is how we should prepare food, and this is just fine dining, and people critiquing other people on cooking food. You cook that like shit. Oh man, that food is fucking rubbish. Get out, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, this is a disgrace. How dare you serve me this? I love watching these shows. I just love that there's a plethora of all these shows, because it just shows how shitty people are, because there's so many people starving everywhere. Not just in third world countries, in the countries that these shows are made in, people are starving. So I just love that these shows exist. It just shows how shitty humanity can be. Way to go, Food Network. Go fuck yourself with a bunch of heroin already, alright? Go fuck yourself with a bunch of heroin. BB's supposed to move. Beep, 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 beep. But BB's dead. Next show, we'll have them all going. Hey, BB. I'm sorry, buddy. I should have been a better father to you. Anyways, enough with the crying. I actually squirted out a couple tears there. Good thing you guys didn't notice, because I'm wearing my Corey Hart's, my fucking sunglasses at night. Alright. Movie reviews. I love doing movie reviews. I love watching movies. I love watching movies on marijuana. And I love reviewing movies. I watched a movie recently, and I felt compelled to do another fucking review of it. It was one of those Fast and Furious movies. I think Fast and Furious 23. Fuck, there's a lot of those ones, man. There's a lot of those movies. It wasn't a great movie. And to be honest, I only liked one of those Fast and the Furious movies anyways. Whichever one had Little Bow Wow in it. Well, I guess the first one was good too, because it was based on a true story. The real life story of Cuba Gooding Jr. And so I really liked that one. Radio! God damn it! Cuba Gooding Jr.! God damn it! Cuba Gooding Jr.! God damn it! Give us back our football! Cuba Gooding Jr.! Radio! But you know what? Fast and the Furious movies, you know, too many cars, too much explosion. And there is such a thing as too much explosions and too much cars. Texas and Canada's Texas, aka Alberta. But I do find it fitting that The Rock is in that franchise, those movies now, because those franchises sure are sinking. Get it? Like rock and water, like The Rock in a water and it sinks. And like The Rock is like Dwayne Johnson's name, like his nickname is The Rock, and it's sinking in like water. But the movie's not in water. Like the franchise is sinking. But I think a lot of people are going to watch it, though, because there's a lot of stupid people out there. And this one didn't have a certain actor, and I think the last few didn't have a certain actor. Mr. Paul Walker, like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, he just gives up on the franchise? He's got better things to do. I didn't see him in any other fucking movies, so what the fuck is he doing? Garcia, do we have any information on that? Can you look that up, please? Why are you shaking your head? What's this? What are you doing that for? Maybe I'll give it a rating. Put it this way. I wouldn't watch another one of these if I got a fucking free blowjob during this movie. It could be the hottest chick or hottest guy ever. I still wouldn't get a blowjob. Free blowjob just to watch the movie? Wouldn't do it. That's my take on those movies, man. That's my take on those movies, man. Hey, Frank. What's up, bud? He just came outside. He probably took a mean donkey shit. Why are you acting like Eeyore today? Sometimes he just walks like Eeyore. But we did play outside a lot yesterday, and he's probably fucking tired. He's an old boy, so his muscles are probably just, oh, god damn. God damn. God damn.
And I am the desert. I am the dessert. I am the dessert.
Heroine! That brings us to the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. BB should be working. Hopefully, we'll do that. We'll check up on Australia and on all the fires. Hopefully, World War III hasn't started by next week. I'd just like to thank you again for joining me, and I'm just really happy you're here. And as always, cheers, and I hope you get the day you deserve.
I'm sending you back to Oz. In peace!